Like, this is the definition of uncanny valley. This is a picture that, like, low-key, I know it's gonna give me nightmares. So if you have a TV in your room, just know that something is probably watching you while you're sleeping. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. It is your girl Not the Fed back at again with a spooky video. I know I'm not like really like acting serious right now, but I should be because it's a scary video. So as most of you know, that are from, you know, like the OGs, last year I started being more consistent with these videos because bitch, like, these videos are my life, you know. If you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Natafe, and welcome. You're awesome. You're already part of the family. Basically what I do here, I act dumb. I am very interested in paranormal things. I like to read scary stories. So if you guys have any paranormal stories, please share them with me. You know, I got my socials linked down below in the description. And if you want a shout out, I'll shout you out. If you want to stay anonymous, you can stay anonymous. Basically, I am just a storyteller. You know, I love reading stories. And I have also started doing videos like of me kind of like doing, like, I can't say they're investigations, but they are, you know, like, I'm gonna take this shit serious. Like, I take this shit serious. So I started, you know, my recent videos are a little bit different. You know, something that I always wanted to do is just go like to ghost hunt. And I'm slowly starting at that. I'm not 100% at what I want to do because I still have a lot of things to buy, but little by little, you know? So before we do get on to the video, remember to always watch this in the dark because it does not make sense to watch this with light on. And remember, there's always somebody under you, behind you, or maybe even both.
I would check if I was you.
So let's get on to the video. So basically, I haven't done these in a while because the page that I follow, she doesn't post a lot of stuff anymore. So I kind of have to let her postings accumulate. That way I can start, you know, I can get enough for a video. I literally have a mess in my room. Okay, so let's get on to the video. I kind of made the setting a little bit darker because I want it to be darker.
Sorry about the fire alarms, like, I'm trying to fix that shit. Okay.
Comment down when I finish a story, what are your thoughts on the story? Like, hit pause on that story and comment down what you think, because I really want to know what y'all think, because I can't just be the only, you know, one. Maybe I'm just sounding stupid to y'all because, like, I really do like talking about these things. So I'm gonna go ahead and go on to the page, which is Laredo Paranormal Stories. If y'all want to check that page out, she just slowly stopped posting more and more, so I just have to let these stories add up. So she'll post videos, stories, paragraphs, pictures, things that mainly people from Laredo, Texas will share, or sometimes they're like people from like other cities close by. The first one that we're gonna be reading is from an anonymous person. You know, I dream of dates, and at first I never knew what they meant until last month. I had a dream of the date June 2nd, 3 nights in a row. June 2nd came along and my stepbrother passed away unexpectedly. In this dream, I had person I know just say to me June 2nd. The dream wasn't scary or anything, it was normal. This went on 3 nights straight. Or if you can hear my sister in the background, I'm so sorry guys. Going back to the other dates, I remember one dream where my dad and I were in a car going out of town, and he turned on the radio and I hear September 13th. Sure enough, my dad died 2 years later on September 13th. The first dream I had was the date March 11th. And that was the day my grandma was disconnected. I had taken a nap at the hospital. It was March 9th. I remember in my dream someone came up to me and said, "Hey, today is March 11th." And then got woken up by my sister, who was ready to go after visiting my grandma. Who knew March 11th? My grandma was disconnected and passed away. Now I'm freaking out. I had a dream 2 days ago, and in my dream was my dead dad saying February 1st, and I'm terrified what will happen when that day comes. Damn, bitch. That is genuinely like, you know, bitch, pray, you know? You maybe are like some kind of psychic or witch or something, so I'm gonna pray for you, okay, girl? I'm gonna pray for you because that is just super fucking scary. This was 1993. I used to live in some apartments here in Laredo. I was really good friends with the landlord. The landlord was kind enough to allow me to clean vacant apartments, clean the office, laundromats, and just help her out with stuff for a discount on my rent, which helped me with my income. I was asked to clean a unit that was in eviction. When I got to the unit, the maintenance crew were there to open the door and take out the furniture and other items left behind. When I walked in the unit, I was in shock what these people were doing inside. The walls were black. There were pictures of symbols on the wall painted with red paint. They even had written some type of saying in red paint all over the wall. There were candles everywhere. I'm talking about 50 or more on top of the countertops, floor, sinks, tub, and in the closet. I did a walkthrough and I got my supplies ready to clean what I could before the painters arrived that evening. I did my routine as usual, and I knew I was alone in the unit. Maintenance was nowhere near this unit anymore. They had taken the stuff to the dumping grounds. I was sweeping the rooms into the small hallway when all of a sudden I hear growling. I stepped towards the room I just swept, and a black dog was standing there in the middle of the room, just growling at me, waiting to attack. I froze, not knowing what to do. This dog was salivating and he started to walk towards me, growling, showing all his teeth. I could swear that it felt like forever standing there, not knowing what to do. In my mind, I prayed Our Father in Spanish and in English. I could swear I repeated the prayer about 5 times. The dog just looked at me and walked towards my way, brushing against my leg, and left out the door that was a little open. Now anyone could just say maybe the people left their dog behind. Impossible, because I had came in when the maintenance was opening up that door that early in the morning. I did a walkthrough to see what I was in for. There was some furniture left, which maintenance took out when I was in there. I opened up the 2 closets, which only things left behind was pots with candles in it and some clothes still hanging, and the other one had a broken shelf with some bins full of papers. No possible way I would have missed the dog being in there. Another thing I've come to ask, maybe the dog came in through the open door? The unit was on the 2nd floor. The moment I went in, I never went out. I started to pick up the empty candles and placing them in the trash bags. I started in the living room and then made my way into the kitchen. As I started to sweep the trash from the 2 back rooms, I saw no dog. It wasn't until I was in the hallway when I hear the growling. The dog was standing in the room. I just swept. There's no explanation. Once the dog left the door, I looked out the window and didn't see it. I peeked out the door and there was no sign of it. I felt like the dog was an evil entity that appeared when I was throwing out the witchcraft left behind. That unit was later fixed and ready for rental, but I recall it always being vacant so often. I lasted there about another 7 years after that. There was a tragic death in the unit, but I don't recall what year it was or what exactly happened, but all I remember was 2 people were killed in there. This was after what I experienced. It sounds to me that the motherfuckers that were evicted
Cursed the place. Did some fucking witch magic, you know,
and put a curse on that apartment and just summoned some evil entity in there. If I was a landlord, I would pray and get some fucking help, because a lot of things that come to mind when reading this story. First of all, the dog. A black dog in dark evil times like this, like when there's like witchcraft and stuff like this involved, most of the time the black dog is considered to be a form of the devil or a form of a demon or a dark entity. But there are a lot of sayings. I'm gonna try to find some stuff and screenshot and show you what I'm trying to tell you guys, because I haven't heard a lot of stories about black dogs, you know, like evil dark black dogs being a demonic or a sinister symbol for a lot of things like that. So just stay away from these kinds of things, because I know she was just doing her job to keep that rent low, but sometimes it ain't worth it, you know? If you don't know what's in your presence and you know it's not good, like if you don't know shit about it but you know that it's somewhat bad, like don't even fuck with it. I'm freaking out. This is from someone else. I'm freaking out. My mom doesn't believe me. I was in my room around 1 a.m. plucking out my eyebrows. I was laying down using a small stand mirror as I plucked my right eye closed. As I had my right eye closed because I was plucking out that side, I heard a huge bang on my bedroom window, enough for me to jump. I looked up to look at my window and looked back to my mirror. I saw myself still with my right eye closed in the position I was in while plucking my eyebrows. It took me like 1 second or a few milliseconds for me to actually see my reflection move back to what I was doing. I got super scared. I threw it away in the kitchen trash. The next morning, my mom asked why I threw it. I told her what had happened, and she said I was imagining it. I feel so stupid for telling her, but I swear that's what I saw. I wouldn't make this up. I am not seeing things. I wasn't sleepy either. I work nights, so I'm used to being awake at that time. Has anyone experienced that with a mirror? The thing is, with mirrors are such a fucking scary thing, you know? They even say, this is like, I don't know if it's like everywhere, but in like Mexican folklore, Mexican urban legends, they call this thing el espejo negro, que no debes de tener un espejo negro en tu recámara, in your room, because if you, that, and what we mean by that, it's translated to black mirror, which means, what we mean in our slang is a TV, which is a black mirror. Having one in your room, I have one right now, it's not necessarily a good thing. If you believe in these kinds of like things and entities, having a TV in your room can actually be really, really bad for your energy in general, you know, whether you're spiritual or not. If you believe in spirits or not, it's not good, because we Mexicans call it el espejo negro. The mirrors have a very long line of dark complications. We have to always keep an open mind as to what really entrails in a mirror, what actually is a mirror, besides a reflection. Not only is it a reflection of our physical selves, but it can also be a reflection of an alternate reality and an alternate dimension. You never know what the fuck is actually there. There are games that you can play. There's one that's called like the Three Kings, or I don't know what game it is. I'll try to find that game. Very, very fucked up and scary. I never played it because I don't like to play those games. Because I give a fuck about my family too much. It's not that I'm afraid for me as much as I'm afraid for my family. Like, I don't want to fucking be doing these kinds of scary things, you know, because they're technically like rituals. Like, these games are like low-key like rituals. They're not like 100% like, it's like a, yeah, it's like a ritual. It's like a ritual, and you do these things, you're attracting more, and you're doing these rituals, God forbid like something scary happens. So just keep an eye out. Like, if you want to look into, like, just know that mirrors are so fucking scary. Ever since I was a kid, I never really trusted mirrors, because I sometimes, yeah, I do check myself out, but I sometimes don't really see myself. Like, I really like feel like that's like really not me. So if you have a TV in your room, just know that something is probably watching you while you're sleeping or doing God knows what in your room. So
Watch out.
okay, this is another short horror story from an anonymous person in Laredo, Texas. Okay, a couple of years back, I used to live in this apartment on Juarez Avenue, Central Laredo, with my child. The first thing that happened to me, I would see small shadow figures, but I didn't think much of it. And the stairs inside the apartment are like made of steel, and to me it would sound like someone was coming upstairs. After a while of continuous unexplained noises on the stairs and figured shadows, I decided to do a cleanse. After that, the whole aura of the apartment changed and felt relaxed. After a few days, it felt relaxed, and after a few days, I started hearing table chairs dragged, but when I would go look, the chairs weren't moved at all. And then I had a weird dream that my sister was coming up the stairs with her children, and then felt a hand touch my back, but the touch felt real, and realized once I woke up no one was there. And another one was when I was talking to my child in the kitchen after buying food to eat, and he told me he was scared because he dreamt of a figure on the edge of the sofa that was looking at me and then turned and looked at him when we fell asleep in the living room watching movies. That just genuinely sounds like something you need to figure out. Because another thing, like, I'm not 100% in all the, like, I'm not a fucking demonologist, or I'm not a professional ghost hunter or anything, but to me it's kind of like, I've heard this, I don't know where I've heard this. When you obviously know that there's something going on in your home and you know, automatically want to do a cleanse, the thing is, you can do that. But if you don't research what's actually in your home or what's actually going on, you're gonna do a cleanse that's like low-key half-assed. Like, you're not really cleansing anything because you don't know what you're dealing with and you don't know how to deal with it. So a prayer here and there, it's not gonna do shit because you don't have the intention on the actual thing, because you don't even know what you're dealing with and you're trying to pray to get rid of it. You need to know how to get rid of it. You need to know what it doesn't like. You need to understand how to get rid of it. That is one thing to take to consideration. If you're ever in a position where you feel like you're not safe in your own home due to paranormal shit, have someone help you that knows a little bit, at least a little bit, on these kinds of things, to help you understand what the fuck is in your home. Because it could be just a spirit, an angry spirit, it could be a poltergeist, which is way worse, or etc, etc. Like, it just you have to understand the level that you're in before even doing some kind of cleanse, because you know, maybe certain situations require more strength in prayer and others don't. You know, sometimes it'll kind of, you pray and you think, like, you do, let's say for example, right now you did the cleanse, it worked for a little bit, but you don't know how strong it is and it came back to haunt you again. So you kind of just have to take into consideration what you're dealing with, because if not, you're just gonna end up back to square one or even worse. This one, oh my god, this one is a picture. This is a scary picture. If you're afraid of ghosts, I don't know what you're even doing here. Okay, this is a picture. Okay, hospital staff member sent this photo of a foot. I have heard stories about the Hat Man. Hat Men usually stand and wait for someone who is nearly on the deathbed, and also heard from different people's stories that it has no face. Strongly believe that this is him. What are your thoughts? Mira, a ver si tienen no tienen una gorrita, no? Ay, güey. That literally just looks like somebody hanging upside down, but at the same time, they also look like they're standing, bitch. Like, I really hope this is real, because if you're lying and you post pictures and you're lying, you're a piece of shit. But like, it low-key, like, it doesn't look fake. Every
section of the picture looks like about the same quality.
You know, sometimes when something's photoshopped, unless you're really good at what you're doing, maybe we wouldn't know. But to me, all of this looks like really real. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. This is another picture. Hold on, guys. It's just like a picture. Take what you want from it. Hello, I took this photo when walking my dog today, and some of my friends have pointed out the peculiar shadow that connects to my dog's shadow. I know this road well. The trees nearby don't have that shape, and I don't recall anything else that could have cast that shadow. I would appreciate your opinions on this. Comment down what y'all think, because honestly, if that's connected to her dog, like, low-key sounding like a skinwalker shit. Okay, this is a picture that, like, low-key, I know it's gonna give me nightmares. Like, I've seen it. Yes, I saw it the other day and I was like, I didn't read the caption, I just saw the picture.
It's so fucking creepy, bitch.
Okay, so the caption, before I show you, I like to read before I show you, because I want you to know what the fuck you're seeing. This terrifying thing is a handmade doll. The more you stare at it, the more some parts look very human-like. Yeah, that looks like an angry auntie. but at the same time also like an angry cousin. I don't know. The eyes, why is there blood? Why the fuck is there fucking blood? Why does it all look so real? There's just something uncanny but realistic at the same time. Like, this is the definition of uncanny valley. Like, if you don't know what the fuck uncanny valley is, this is your fucking definition. I think that's it for this video. I really do hope you guys did enjoy. I kind of want to make it longer though. Like, I really was hoping it was gonna be longer, but it's not. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I enjoyed it. You know, I feel a little bit more confident doing this video. So also shout out to y'all because I just hit 500. I'm gonna be working on a little appreciation raffle. You know, you don't need to pay anything. You just need to subscribe, like this video and every video, and that's it. You know, you just gotta be subscribed and you just gotta be liking all my videos, like all my recent videos, to join this raffle, and I will select a random person. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing that raffle pretty soon. I guess you could call it a raffle. Giveaway, you know? Giveaway raffle. I don't know what to call it. As I said, I was gonna do a Cash App, but some people did tell me that they wouldn't accept Cash App. So yeah, I'm gonna work on something. I don't know exactly what, but I'm slowly gonna make something. I think it's gonna be like a little spooky basket, you know, because since Halloween is around the corner, I'm gonna contradict myself right now. Halloween is not my favorite holiday. It's Valentine's, and then it's Halloween, and then it's Thanksgiving. The reason why I love Valentine's is not because of the romance, it's because I love the decorations and I love the vibe and colors of Valentine's. I don't know, I just love Valentine's. And then Halloween, I love it because I'm very paranormal. So like they're both on the top, you know, but I Valentine's first. So I'm gonna do like a little spooky-ish fall basket. And I'm really excited. Thank you guys. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down your thoughts on every story if you can. And if you guys do, please, I'm always asking y'all, nobody fucking sends me shit. Please, if y'all have any paranormal, unexplainable, creepy stories, it doesn't even have to be paranormal. It can even be like a creepy stalker story or just something creepy, scary, you know, that will kind of match the aesthetic of the video. I want to do a video sharing y'all's experiences, whether it be anonymous or not, but I really want to do that. So please share them. I'm so excited to do a video like that because the page that I have been reading from has been low-key letting me down. She hasn't really been posting. Yeah, that'll be it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. I love you guys so much. Shout out to 500 subs. Thank you. I appreciate and value every single one of you for helping me throughout this journey of sharing and entertaining and communicating all this crazy and awesome things that we talk about even when we go on live and videos and stuff like that. But yes guys, I really do love you guys so much. I'm not gonna cry. I'll probably cry in a couple random video, but not today. That is it. Bye guys.